I need to make these things official.
I like how the burrow threw salt all over the side of this thing and hasn't moved. It's nice. You guys didn't get to see the bumper either, how it turned out. Looks pretty good. It's got that satin finish look. I don't see the fishies anymore, but this side's clean. Looks good.
So I've been taking it kind of easy. Haven't worked on any cars. I'm probably not even going to work on any today, and I'm going to save up footage until I have enough to put out a good video. So it'll probably be Saturday. Today's Friday. Watched the auction this morning. My one buddy got highest bid on a Saturn, I want to say it's an Outlander? Saturn, I don't know, the SUV. It was a 2-wheel drive, but 3rd row seating. It was actually a really nice vehicle, and it was a clean title, and he went and looked at it, and he said it was decent. So it was an approval bid, so it's the same dude that bid on the Audi, and then he bid on the Impala, and it was an approval bid, and they wouldn't approve it. So hopefully he didn't get screwed over on this one too. I'd like to see him win one. Yeah, get his feet wet. This is his first vehicle he'd be buying from them. But fingers crossed for him. Good luck on that. And I ordered a code reader that reads airbags, wheel sensors, will reset your oil light, reads transmission codes, clears them all, whole 9 yards. It was only $157, which I thought was a steal. The only thing that I saw that it couldn't do, well, the two main things it can't do, what a professional one can do, is you can't turn on and off certain sensors to test them, and but you can watch them. You can watch live data. And the other thing it can't do is reset the wheel sensors, you know, for your tire pressure. That's what it is, tire pressure sensors. It won't reset that either, which is no big deal to me. But for $157, and I can read and reset airbag lights, read and reset wheel sensor codes or ABS codes, and transmission codes, that opens the doors for me now, because before I was avoiding airbags, which it's not to say I'm not going to avoid them still. I'm going to take the code reader with me when I go to look at vehicles. That way I can check and see what all sensors need to be replaced, and so that way I can price them before the auction. I know what I'm getting into. But it's exciting for me. I'll put a picture of it up here. It's called a Launch CRP123, I believe. There's one there's one step over that is a Launch CRP129, and then they have professional grade ones, which are a lot more. And I don't know what the difference is between the 123 and the 129. 129 does like a little bit more, but they come with free updates, and I know the software has to be updated as soon as you get it, because I read people saying they done work on a lot of vehicles, but the updates are free, and you go in and update them, and it works on everything. And it pretty much works on every vehicle in the United States. So that's all I need, really, to tell you the truth. So I was hoping it would come today. I don't know when it's supposed to be here. Being the holidays, it'll probably be next week sometime. The only thing I'm really going to get into this weekend is that Malibu. I'm going to try tearing the steering, the intermediate shaft out of the steering, and see what's going on there, if it's bent or if something's going on with it that I need to order another one. I don't want to just order one and then take it out and there's nothing wrong with it. So, I'm not in a rush to sell it. But I have somebody coming to look at the Subaru today, and they seem really interested. I had somebody else looked at it yesterday too, and they're really interested. So I'm not gonna plastic dip the wheels. I bought all the plastic dip, but I mean, I'll use it down the road, so it's no big deal. And so hopefully the Subaru sells this week or midway through next week, I will be bidding on another vehicle. I need a project. My content's been like really slow lately. Oh, and another thing, I just noticed on that Christmas video I put out that was my 100th video. Like, that's crazy. Like, I didn't have that. I mean, when I started a couple months ago, like reposting, if you go like way back and look at my old videos, there's a bunch of stupid stuff, like me riding my dirt bike and playing airsoft and stuff. Like, but I mean, everybody goes through that stuff. But I mean, I don't really count them as real videos. That was before I knew how to edit or anything, so they're just, you know, me playing around with YouTube when I first set up an account, and that was back in 2011 or 12 or something like that. So yeah, so I'm excited to hit my 200th video. You know, keep going. I'm gonna keep improving, try to keep my editing skills up and get a little better. I know a lot with my music and sound and stuff like that, but you guys stay tuned. Hopefully someday I'll have a garage and I won't be out here working in the snow and the cold. And I mean, this is reality right here. This is real YouTube right here. Real person problems. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get some more footage today. Not really much going on. Tomorrow we're gonna tear into the Malibu. So I did nothing but clean snow all morning. And anyway, just looking through the auction. I think I might possibly bid on a vehicle next week. Whether the Subaru sells or not, this is going to be a replacement for one of my vehicles, the Sorento. Which, I just want you all to know that the Sorento is snow worthy. I took it out. If you put it in 4-wheel drive lock and you turn the traction control off, the back end gets tail happy. That's all you can ask for in an all-wheel drive. So instead of the front tire understeering, yeah, you're oversteering. So, but it's fun. It's fun in the snow, and it goes really good too. I have good tires on, so there shouldn't be any reason why it wouldn't go in the snow. I'm going to do a little bit of editing right now, and then I'm going to try to work on the Malibu just a little bit today, so we'll get a little bit of car stuff in. Sorry, like I said, my videos are going to be a little boring unless I get what I think I'm getting next week, or I hope. Not what I think I'm getting, what I hope I get next week. There's actually 2 vehicles I was looking at, and I just... I don't want to get anything that I'm selling right now just because I have 2 sitting down back. And I did have 2 people come and look at the Subaru, and they were both interested, but they both want to think about it. So, you know, whatever. First come, first serve. If they wait too long, they don't get it, that's their own fault. The Malibu, I haven't taken it to get a line yet because that steering noise just bothers me, so I just need to tear the steering out. Yeah, I don't really want to give away too much about this vehicle I'm bidding on, so I'll just leave it at that. Alright, already got it in here. Got a jack stand underneath it. Gotta rip this wheel off so I can get in there. I'm sure I'm gonna have to heat that knuckle up to get the bolt out of it, out of the intermediate shaft. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Another thing I want to check real quick, I'm going to load the suspension up here and see if anything feels loose, so or if anything clunks. So I'll just do this live. If I can set the camera up here. Yeah, ain't bad. Sway bar bushing a little loose. I don't see anything else. Alright. It's worth looking at anyway. So, the steering knuckle, let me see if I can view it with this. Right there, perfect. Right there, you can see I greased it all up. One bolt in it, and as of right now, it's facing, it's not facing a bad direction. I'm going to see if I can loosen that up right now. Let me try, I'll tell you what, let me try to get video of me cutting the wheel so you can see what I am talking about. I just gotta set my tripod up here the right height so you can see it, because it moves up and down. It's about perfect. If I can get to stay there. Alright. So, let me get in and see if I can get it to clunk. Hold on. Hold on. It's not near as bad as it was. But not sure what that looked like on camera. And to me, looking at it from in here, it's not staying in one spot. It's kind of like spinning like out of circle a little bit, like it's bent. So I don't know. The only thing I can think to do is to take that intermediate shaft out and inspect it and look it over and see what's going on for myself. With it in there like that, I can't really tell. So I'm gonna get to tearing this thing out. This ain't what I like to see. Look at that. Where'd the threads go?
Don't!
So, now I gotta locate a bolt. There's a store out the road that sells grade 8 bolts. It ain't gonna have that size of head on it, but I should be able to get one that has the same size shaft and the same length. So I'm gonna have to do that, and hopefully there's still threads inside that thing. Either that, or I'm gonna have to put a longer bolt in it and put a nut on the backside. So we'll see. Well, I gotta leave this here. I gotta get going because I gotta go pick up my wife because I took her to work because of the snow. What I'm gonna do, I took that steering shaft out. There's nothing wrong with it. It just had to be with this being stripped that it was loose. It was in there, but it left it a little bit of play because this wouldn't tighten up. So what I'm gonna do, the threads look good on that, but just for safety precautions, I'm gonna get a bolt that's about a 1/4 inch longer than this one, and I'm gonna put a nut on the back side after I get it run in tight. Then I'm gonna put the nut on the back side and tighten it down too, so that way it serves as like a lock nut. Not only will the sleeve be tight, but then the nut will lock it in place. So I need to run to the hardware store, get some stuff before they close, get back here and get on this. Alright, I made it to the hardware store right before they closed. I got something that's gonna make do. It's not exactly what I wanted, but here is the original bolt. It's got a collar on it. This one doesn't, but it's longer. I got a washer, it's grade 8, and I got a lock washer, nylon lock washer for the top. So I'm gonna run it the whole way through tight, and then I'm gonna run the nut down on the back side and lock it in place, so it's not going anywhere. Alright, so it's not threading in too nice. Threads must be a little messed up in there, so I'm gonna find a tap and try to tap that hole out. It's gonna be pretty tough because that's some pretty strong metal, but I'll see what I got. Alright, so that actually cut a lot of metal shavings out. There's a bunch laying right on top of the one steering shaft, and then you can see all the metal we cut out here. So I'm assuming the bolt's going to go straight in now after I get that all lined back up and get it back together. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. That's another tip. You're tapping stuff. There's little tap T-handles they give you are a pain in the ass, and back in here I just didn't have room to do it. If you can find a nut that is the threads are just smaller than the end of the tap, you can just take a hammer and pound it down on there so it digs into the threads, and then you can use a socket. So I used an extension and a socket and got in there and got that. Would have been a lot easier if I would have just took the shaft out, but I was having problems getting it out, so let's go ahead and get it back in there.
thank God I got rid of the clunk in the steering. The only other thing is it sounds like it still has a little bit of a noise. It doesn't feel like it's in the steering wheel anymore. And I'm thinking it's one of these tie rod ends, so I'm going to check them real quick and make sure they're tight. And then this week we'll send this for an alignment. That'll be one less vehicle on my property for a little bit, so I have room. But yeah, happy with that so far. So as you can see, this is not a snow vehicle. Well, it probably could be if you put some, maybe not. If you put some good winter treads on, oh God. If you put some good winter treads on, you might be able to go. That was ice back here. I'm in pretty deep snow right now, but I can't stop, because if I stop, there ain't no way I'm gonna keep moving. Just gonna keep rolling. Oh, you guys okay? Oh, you okay? Oh, the camera took a nice hit, but yeah, runs and drives good. Noises are going. It's a good thing. I'm sick of working on this thing. And like I said, yeah, even though I am sick of working on this thing, I mean, I got to get everything right, and I forgot I still got to weld that exhaust underneath. So I don't know when I'm going to do that. Sometime. The guy that wants this, he not in a rush for it, so I'll eventually get to it. I want to, you know, focus on getting that Subaru sold and getting the alignment done on this. That's the most important thing. Then I'll work on that exhaust then after that. So alright, so I'm finishing up my edit on this video, having a little drink, and anyway, I forgot to tell you, my buddy did win his first car. It was an approval bid. They came back and they approved it, so he got himself a Saturn SUV, and he lives really close to the location, so it's not very far for him to drive. And on top of that, he has connections with a different auction, and it was a clean title, so if he does any major issues with it, he can just take it back to auction if he wants to. But it's gonna be the end of this video. I'm gonna try to get some more stuff out. I don't know if I'll get another video out this weekend. I don't really have anything to work on. I don't know. Might vlog something tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. But gonna get us some buffalo chicken stromboli tonight. Kaboom. And then we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, go check out some of my other videos, and thanks for watching. Oh, I forgot to ask you guys. What do you guys think about the stickers? They're not done yet. My wife had these ones made, but after she had them made, she was like, well, shoot, I should have had YouTube emblem or something put on there. So I'm having separate YouTube stickers made so I can put these on. And I'm having a custom one made. Let me look it up real quick. I'm having a custom one made
just for Ashley's Camaro, but if it's a hit and it's something that people would be interested in, then where is it? If it's something that people would be interested in, then I might have them made. Okay. So this is the one I'm having made for her Camaro, and I just made it up real quick. So let me know what you think. I might sell them. I don't know. It wasn't really my intentions was to sell merchandise or anything like that. Like, I'm not into that kind of stuff, but I don't know. Ashley thinks it would be a good idea. So, where did the focus go? But anyway, back to that ending. Yeah.